What's up, guys? Today is the day, and you know what? We're about to walk in the building right now and make a presence like you've never seen before. And you know what? We also brought a couple of our good friends and special guests.
I'm pumped, man. I love this.
I was telling Mike that we got so many messages from everybody just to check to see if we were here. It's just overwhelming. So I am so excited to see everybody. I sent out the information. I said, come see us, booth 539.
So we're super excited to get in there, super excited to see all the fans, supporters, Titan patients, everybody in there. We're going to have a great time. We're going to make a whole bunch of memories. And we're going to have a really, really good time doing it. So come along with us, see everything that's going on in the expo, be a part of it if you're here. And if not, don't worry, because we're going to show you everything that went on this whole weekend, and you're going to love it, I promise. So stay tuned. All right, guys, day one of the expo Friday was completed, and man, I think we did awesome today.
I think we did great.
I know we did awesome. I looked at the numbers, I looked at the analytics, I always look at all this stuff, and we definitely kicked butt today. And big shout out to the Titan Medical Center team, all the Titanettes, all the Titans, and one of the main Titans, Michael Hearn and Mona.
Big shout out.
I mean, big shout out, man, because he had the longest line in the expo the whole time he was there. I mean, it was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. It was phenomenal on a whole different level. And the time he spent with everybody was just awesome too. Yeah. It wasn't just like a turn and burn type situation. He really cares about the fans, the people that came out to see him. So that was awesome. Tons of giveaways given away. I've seen tons of people wearing the Titan shirts, bags. But you know what? Tonight we're gonna have a team dinner. That's our tradition, right? We want to have our team dinners after these events and break bread and break down the day, man. Talk about good memories, learn about who we are as a team and together and about each other. So we're gonna go in there and break bread right now, and hopefully we're gonna eat really, really good.
Of course we are.
We're at Bonefish, so I mean it should be pretty good, right?
It doesn't matter. I'll make sure we eat good.
Okay, all right. So come along. Let's see what some of these people are eating tonight for dinner. I mean, because most of these people are in pretty good shape.
They gotta look good for tomorrow, though. I mean, everyone is only getting one appetizer, and then we're going home.
Oh,
full glass of water and everything, right?
Oh man.
Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna get some French fries, some crab, some steak. We're gonna soup up.
All right.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Just trying to carve up for tomorrow. So come along with us. Let's go eat some dinner, break some bread with the team, and make some more great memories. Let's go. go. Are you guys ready for this? Here we go.
You guys saved the best for last.
We are ready for day 2. And I know you guys are even more pumped today. And we felt it yesterday. Non-stop line. It was our booth rocked. I mean, I'm so proud to be here, but the booth was insane, and I can't fathom what it's gonna be like today.
It's going to be insane, guys. Day 1 was out of this world, and the presence that Michael Hearn brought to the Tight Medical Center booth was unseen. I've never seen anything like that. In the whole expo, Mike brought the biggest line that anybody had in the whole expo. I walked around it. I couldn't believe it, but I couldn't believe it because it was amazing. And to me, it's a true blessing, and it made me super happy yesterday to see. And I never thought this day would come. So at that point, like, to see it is a dream come true, man. And to be here with these guys, my wife, Mike, Mona, and the rest of the Titan crew, it just makes me happy. It makes my heart full of joy.
So as you can see, there are so many people around here, and more importantly, there's so many people at the Titan booth. We got a long line of fans waiting to come up and take a picture with Mike over here, repping a Titan baseball tee. We got our wonderful models over here signing people up and telling them about all of our cool therapies. Follow our Instagram at Titan Medical to hear about where we will be next. And don't forget, you can always find out about our therapies if you miss talking to us at our booth at TitanMedicalCenter.com or text and call 727-389-3220.
Titus O'Neil, there his board came down, Team Titan member, and you know what, he's been busy, he's always traveling, he's the ambassador for WWE.
But I had to stop right here. Come see my Titan medical family, make sure everybody's tight and strong. Well, the ladies looking good, all the ladies looking good. The ladies looking so good, amen, yes, amen. Mr. Olympia right here in our great state of Florida, not in our city of Tampa, but it's in Orlando, our neighbors. They're very good to us. They're not as great as us in certain capacities, but they damn sure know how to put on a party and a good time. And so nobody puts on a party like the Titan family. So just so y'all know that. Look at the ladies around here. Look at all the people coming in. You see all these swelled up brothers that's behind me. So if y'all want to try me, you know what I'm saying, I'll just push one of them to the forefront. Look, you got big Michael Hearn over here with the biggest back I ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Look at that back. Just look at that outstanding big back. See, I might have to unbig my back just so if I get around him, you know what I mean? But at either rate, we're here, John and Sharice. So proud to see y'all.
Proud of you too, bro. Love you, man.
We popped in. It's hot in here. I don't know what peptide we got to cool me down, but I'm going to go find something.
All right, guys, so that was Titus Board, a.k.a. Titus O'Neil. And you know what? Tight Medical Center is here for everybody to feel better, look better, and perform better. And we have something for everybody. So it's not just hormones, it's not just weight loss. Anything you possibly think of to help you, we're here for you.
Hi, my name is David L. Hensley, and I've been a patient and a loyal customer of Titan Medical Center now for over 8 years. And I could not be more happier to be here today to share you my experience with Titan Medical Center and give you my testimonial. Well, before Titan, I noticed myself being a little tired, more tired than normal. I was lagging in the gym, lagging in the bedroom. I was not feeling up to par because I'm a very hyper person to begin with. So for me not to have the levels of energy I was used to was becoming concerning to me. So that's why I made a decision to come to Titan Medical Center. And once I made that decision and I got my blood work done, they actually showed me what my body was not producing anymore. And after 40 years old, our body stopped producing natural testosterone, natural energy, libido, everything that we need to survive and have a functioning, full, healthy lifestyle. So once I decided to make the call to Titan, got my labs done, it was then they customized the therapy program just for me, and I cannot be more happier than I have ever been. As soon as I walk in that bedroom, I want to feel like the man I am. As soon as I get up and start my day, I want to feel like I can conquer and challenge the day. And that's what Titan Medical Center provided for me, the energy and the strength to do so. So the Titan therapies I use are, first off, the Titan Complete, which is my must-have daily injectable. It gets me the energy levels that I need. It makes me feel like my immune system is even stronger than I've ever before. I use the Hercules Potion. Now, with the Hercules Potion, I like to do about 20 minutes before my workouts. I do side injections. So like if I'm doing chest and tries, I do 50 IUs, 50 in each one. Go to the gym, and the amount of pump I get is insane. I can actually do Hercules Potion and just go for a jog, and I feel like I went to the gym for an hour and trained. The muscle density, the vascularity, the hardness is insane, and I love it, without a doubt. It's one of my therapies I can't do without. Now, they also have me on testosterone replacement therapy, which is great, and HCG, and the anti-estrogen blocking pills, which is a must-have because, wasted testosterone is going to get converted to estrogen, and we don't need to be crying at a commercial. We don't need to be upset. We don't need to be. So having the right amount of hormones balanced in your body, done professionally, custom, that is so important to maintaining this healthy lifestyle. My medical Titan provider and service was excellent. In fact, it was the simplest thing as making a phone call. Once I made the phone call, once I came to the office, they reassured me how easy it would be. Once I got my labs done, then it was smooth sailing from there. They go over the top to make sure that you are getting what you need for your body. The nurse practitioner, the doctors here, the whole crew, the staff, they make it comfortable, they make it simple, they make it easy, educational, and informative. And it's vital. I mean, a lot of these companies out there, when you go see them, they'll tell you what you need or which this and that. They'll try to sell you on some of these things, and your body doesn't need that. Titan they're loyal to making sure their customers are taken care of and their body gets exactly what it needs. Am I happy as a Titan patient? I'm over the moon happy, ecstatic. Happiness is like a word right about here. Titan is up here. And that's how I feel every day. It's like when I get asked, am I happy with Titan Medical? Over the moon. I could not be more happier. Thank you again, Titan Medical, for all you've done for me, the people I've sent you, my friends, my clients. I cannot be more happier. Thanks again.
What's up, guys? I'm John.
I'm Sharice.
And we are back with another Cupid's Corner. That's right. Me and my little beautiful wife right here. Every week, we're bringing you guys tips, tricks, and things that will hopefully ignite, entice, and enhance your relationship to a whole new, better level, right? And don't worry, if you guys aren't in a relationship out there, you guys can use this great information that we're dishing out every single week to you guys to help you guys in your future relationship to make sure it's successful, right? But if you're in a relationship, you want to look at some certain things here, right? And one is your values. I think values, morals, and ethics are very, very important to look at, right? And when we look at some of these different things, we want to look at things that you guys have in common and you guys are sharing that are going to take your relationship to a better future relationship. So we talk about some of these things. One, we mention to it all the time, and that's communication, right? You got to have communication with your partner, good times, bad times, what your future is going to entail, how you guys are going to get past certain things. This is something where communication really plays a major part. Even if you've been with your partner for a long time, like me and her,
Now, we can pretty much guess kind of what the other person's going to say because we've been around each other for so long and so much that we kind of know, generally what we're going to do.
Or what's going to happen, or what someone's going to say. Or
So it's not that hard to do, right?
Yeah, he's not going for that.
Yeah. I mean, kind of know, like, hey, listen, if somebody says something like, yeah, it's going to be a no-go, or, yeah, probably like that. It's very, very minimal times where I might get thrown off guard, like, really? Like, do you really want to do that? Or you really want to see this? Or you really want to talk to this person? Or whatever it is, right? But it doesn't happen too much.
Not often.
Right? So that's one major thing. The second thing, commitment. So committing to each other, committing to your relationship. This is really, really a strong point to go off of, because if you're not committed to each other and to the relationship, then things can be going left and right at the same time. Whether you're opening your options of, hey, maybe something might come along, the grass is greener on the other side. I don't think I have a future with this person, right? That's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, because then your end goal, they don't align with each other. Right?
Yeah, you have to have the same end goal.
You have to have the same end goal.
You guys got to be going to the same gate, at
That's
least.
right.
Not one of you guys going to gate A and the other one's going to gate G.
Yeah, we're like, you know what? I'm going to take the 5 o'clock bus, and you can take the 10 o'clock bus or flight or whatever it is.
Jeremy,
right?
take the 10 o'clock bus.
Yeah, see? So you don't want that, right? The other one, trust. All right, you got to be able to trust your partner. That's your partner. So, if you don't have trust, then, a lot of things are going to go wrong, or you might be second guessing a lot of things that you guys are doing. This could be another issue. And trust is a big issue with a lot of couples out there, especially with all social media out there and all these different things to distract you from your relationship one way or the other, right? Or temptation coming up and biting you on the butt, and at that point you really losing out on something that could have been really, really good for you, genuinely, right?
Right.
I see this happen all the time. Relationships, the trust factor isn't there in the beginning because maybe
coming from a scorned relationship.
Or this one happens a lot, right? Coming from somebody that was in a relationship when you got with them. Yeah. So if they're in a relationship currently, and then you start, creeping with them, and they start cheating on their partner at that time with you, and they're like, and you're like, you better leave your partner. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to be the side piece or anything. Yeah. And then they decide, all right, fine, I'm going to leave my partner, and then they come with you. And now you're second guessing, like,
you're going to do that to me now?
Who's going to be your side piece now that I'm the main one, right? Or always questioning about it. Even if there is no other side piece, or you really, really, cared about this person. If you're going to do something like that, then you have the person end the relationship right away, right? Even if you've already made the mistake with, being with them or whatever it is, you have to take a step back and be like, listen, okay, I really like you, everything's great, and I want to be involved with you, but you got to end this, whatever it is. Whether it's a marriage that they're still married on paper and they're separated, right? This can cause other issues, and we've seen this quite a few times.
Yep.
And like I said, having the person cheating on their significant other with you, that's not better, right? And they love me more. Well, they might do the exact same thing to you that they just did to that partner later on down the road when things have gotten boring, per se, right? So this is a big, big thing. The next thing, conflict management. I'm sure he's asking, she's like, what is conflict management for this?
Conflict management.
So I come up with these because I think they're really good. Conflict management is the way that you're going to handle problems when they come. And this does entail communication and commitment and everything like that, but you guys got to have some sort of reasoning, and then it's got to some sort of compromise in there, so you guys can get to some sort of resolution, and you guys are both happy with the resolution in some way, shape, or form. You might not be happy at first, but there's got to be some middle road if you guys do have some sort of conflict. And these conflicts could be a number of different things. Let's say you have to move for your job, right? Your significant other that you're married to has a great job here, and like, I don't want to move. Like, I like Florida, I like this, and I got to move. Like, why? You guys got to be able to,
come up with a solution,
some sort of resolution or solution for that problem.
Halfway points, guys. Halfway points.
Whether you're upset about something they did out there, right? This is a conflict that you guys have to resolve in some way, shape, or form. So, communication is a big part of this, I think. But understanding, that's another one that you guys have to involve with this conflict management portion. You guys have to manage the conflict, whatever it is, and you can't let it get out of control, and let it control your relationship for the future, right? You got to take the ropes in hand and handle it. Next one after that, respect. So respect is a major one, I think, with partners. You got to be able to respect your partner, whether it's a male or female or whatever it is. At that point, if you don't show each other respect, one side is probably not going to feel good about it, right?
Salty.
They're going to feel salty. They're going to feel scorned, whatever the word is as far as that goes.
Not happy. Mad.
Not happy. Sad.
Mad. Sad.
Sad's another one, right? Like, why doesn't my partner respect me, or I feel like I'm disrespected all the time. These could be things that you're saying or actions that you do that makes your partner feel like this. And if this is happening and you are the partner, this is happening too, then that's when the communication role comes back in and you start talking about these problems. And then the conflict management happens, right? See, he
had it all worked out.
I had this set up, right?
Because
this is what we do, to a certain extent. We might not call it conflict management, but that's
we don't call it that,
right?
Yeah. But there might be a day even, because I am notorious for when I'm going like 500 or 600 miles a minute. I'm talking a certain way maybe to the staff that just made me mad, and John just so happens to walk by in the midst of me in this very angry moment, right?
Yeah.
And it's common. It happens a lot. I mean, we've been working together side by side for 10 years, right? It's tough, it's not easy. So, I might, he might ask me a question and then I say something and it might come across like super snippy or short. And I definitely don't mean it that way. And you know what? Sometimes I don't even realize it till he says something about it later. Like, hey, listen, I didn't appreciate that. But that's where communication comes into play. Maybe your partner didn't realize that they said something. And then you should what? What should you do then? Should you just ignore the fact they said it and just keep doing it? No, you should apologize. Say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you or, yell at you or whatever it was you did at the moment. And be like, I'm sorry that I did that. And try to do better. That's the whole point, is to try to do better.
Absolutely.
As long as you're trying to do better, that's all that really matters. Absolutely. Right? And you're constantly working on it. We say the same thing about a relationship. You're constantly working at it. People that work out, right? You're constantly working to make your body look better, right? It's the same thing with a relationship, right? You constantly have to continue working at it so that you grow and you become stronger and, together as one. Like when you guys are together as one, nothing comes between you guys.
That's right. You should be the strongest that you ever are if you were both together, right? The next one afterwards, forgiveness.
No.
It plays a big role too. You got to forgive, right? And I'm not saying it has to come easy or whatever. It could be a big issue or a small issue. But there's got to be some way of forgiveness, right? People are going to make mistakes. And if you can live with that mistake, then you're going to forgive them. You got to give forgiveness. And that's all the way across the board. If you don't do that, you guys are going to be stuck at this meeting point in the road where, it's like, listen, we can't get past this point. We can't go on. It's like having a flat tire and you're in the middle of the street. Like, what are you going to do here? Are you going to change the tire and keep driving? Or are you going to push the car to the side of the road and wait for the tow truck to come?
Forgiveness, like if John happens to tap the back of my car or something and a little tiny scratch, that's forgiveness, right?
Yeah, and bought her a brand new car, so I don't want to hear about
Wait, hold on. The back, it's the other way around too. I've driven John's car when mine got totaled, and I wasn't so used to it had so low, and I pulled it right over the curb and pulled it right back out. I was like, but he forgave me. Yeah. So it's forgiveness, right? Get over it, get past it, move on.
Next two. Last one after this one would be the best one, I think. But authenticity. So being authentic with your partner all the way. Authentic about your relationship, true to form. This is the way you gotta be, right? After that, empathy. So you want to empathize for your partner or with your partner, because there's going to be certain things that you're going to come up that you have to empathize with, right? There's certain things that happen as far as in the relationship that, showing empathy to your partner will go a long, long way, right? You might not be going through what your partner is going through, whether it's a medical problem or family issue or whatever, but you empathize with them. You put yourself in their scenario. You're not sympathetic to the issue, but you're empathizing with the issue right alongside of them.
You gotta love real life scenarios here, guys. Yeah, we do work during the show, and yes, I do have an alarm going off.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm so sorry.
So listen, guys, these values I think are very important for a relationship, right? I think that everybody should take either all these things or some of these things and start implementing them right away.
All of them.
Hopefully you guys are doing some of these things already, and this is hopefully helping your relationship out. But maybe you're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these things. Start implementing them one at a time if you need to, or all of them at the exact same time. And things will be a lot better, I think, with a relationship. Maybe your partner will be like, oh, what are you doing? Or why are you doing this?
It's because I saw John and Teresa's Cupid's Corner, and they gave me the best advice I have ever gotten. I mean, it's every Sunday on ABC.
That's right.
At 11 a.m.
So make sure you guys are tuning in to us every Sunday at 11 a.m. for another Cupid's Corner. We're bringing you guys this awesome information for you guys to take and start using it. Using it with your partner, using your relationships. I promise you guys will be calling us or texting us like, thank you so much for that tip. I really appreciate it. And for you guys out there, if you don't like some of the things I'm saying, because I'm kind of uncovering some things for you, trust me, just roll with it. And your wife or girlfriend or fiance or boyfriend, whoever it is going to be a hell of a lot happier for you.
Well, maybe they'll bring it up to you finally, something that's bothering them, or vice versa. And, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's communication.
Yeah.
Because, listen, sometimes that crystal ball, the Titan crystal ball, it doesn't always work, right? So if the crystal ball's not working, then you don't know. So you have to speak up.
So, guys, catch us every Sunday, 11 a.m. on ABC for Cupid's Corner. Me and my wife, Sharice. And if you guys missed it, go to YouTube, type in Titan Medical Center, and check out all the episodes. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next Sunday, 11 a.m. for another Cupid's Corner.
See you then.